be receiving a text any moment now from the Cleveland Cavaliers announcing their selection with the #1 pick of the 2014 NBA TV mock draft. And there it is. It's Jabari Parker from Duke.
So there it is. We have Jabari Parker, 6'8 freshman, the top freshman honoree in the country, first team All-ACC, led Duke in scoring, rebounding, and block shots. But some interesting background this week on Jabari Parker and GA. That was about his workout with Cleveland. Less than impressive, according to reports.
Yeah, there was some speculation that he came in at 255 pounds, which would be mind-boggling to me. And I would even say, first let me say this, I love Jabari Parker. I think he's a tremendous talent. But that would be the ultimate red flag. That's more of a red flag for me than Joel Embiid's injury. Because if you have an opportunity to do something that you love, and this is what your life's all about, and for you to come in overweight potentially at that age, that would not be a real positive sign. I would find it very difficult for me to commit to you, especially in a situation where they have so many other young players with issues already. Boy, that would be mind-boggling.
So it's very possible he is not the #1.
Really?
And it could be another Kansas player, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, no question. I think they're looking at Andrew Wiggins very hard at the #1 pick, and it's understandable. From a potential standpoint, Parker's probably more ready to play if we had a game tonight, but in 2 years, Wiggins might be the guy, in this draft. He might be the star of stars in this draft. The potential is off the charts for Andrew Wiggins, so from that standpoint, and a quality guy. They're both quality kids, so I'm not going to make this about one's good and one's bad. They're both quality kids. Wiggins certainly can be the guy to take over that face of the franchise thing I mentioned earlier. It may take him a little longer on the court to reach his potential, but when and if he does, you got something special.
But the bigger story in Cleveland, along with the top pick, may be keeping an eye on a certain player who once played his basketball in Cleveland and is from Akron. Here's Stu Jackson with more on that.
Here we have the Cavs roster the way it stands today. They have a good foundation of their starting four. Who will be their starting fifth? It's either going to be Andrew Wiggins at the small forward spot or Jabari Parker. With either of those players, it fulfills their need to add a slashing, more athletic three-man with this already veteran roster. However, the big question in Cleveland is, where do the Cavs end up after the selection of Wiggins and Parker? Do they go after a free agent like LeBron James? In which case, if they want to acquire LeBron James, it's going to take them to move about $12 million in salary, which means that some of the players that we see up in the board won't be on the Cavaliers next season. If they trade someone like Jarrett Jack and Dion Waiters, they might be able to acquire that much cap space. If they trade Jaren Jackson, Anthony Bennett, and say Karasov, they might be able to acquire that much cap space. But the Cavaliers obviously are poised tonight to add what they think will be a special player for the future.